if you look at the numbers, even with American wars, they don't add up.
I want to show you one more clip of that, of Scott Galloway on MSNBC. Here he is absolutely demolishing Mika Brzezinski, who is the wife of Joe Scarborough. And, well, just watch this.
One of my pet peeves seems to be one of your pet peeves, and that is, 2 million people have been killed in the Sudan civil war. I haven't seen a protest at NYU for that. Assad killed 500 Arabs. I didn't see colleges burned down. 500,000 Arabs killed by Assad. Saddam Hussein killed over 1 million Muslims in wars. I gassed them. I didn't see protests there. And yet your school is shut down right now because Israel is responding to the worst attack against Jews worldwide since the Holocaust. Help us sort through that.
And we can debate that response.
I don't know algebra, but I'm pretty good at the common denominators here and why there's no common denominators in all of these. It's just that it's Jews defending their homeland. Because if you look at the numbers, even with American wars, they don't add up.
Well, first off, good to be with you, and I especially appreciate your leadership on this issue. I'll give you some more numbers. 2,200 American servicemen killed at Pearl Harbor. We go on to kill 3.5 million Japanese, including 100,000 in one night. 2,800 Americans in 9/11. We go on to kill 400,000 people in Afghanistan and Iraq. We weren't accused of genocide. You had, if Mexico had elected a jihadist cartel to run their country, and then they incurred into Texas, and on a per capita basis killed 35,000 people, or the population of the University of Texas, and on the way back took the freshman class at SMU hostage and hid them under tunnels, what would we do? It'd be the great Sonora radioactive parking lot. But Jews are not allowed, and Israel is not allowed to prosecute a war. And they are prosecuting a war more humanely than we have done. The ratio of combatants to civilians is, of civilian death to combatant mortality is lower than it was in Mosul, lower than it was in Japan, lower than it was in Germany. So there's just a different standard for Jews in Israel when it comes to prosecuting a war. They're allowed to fight back to a truce, but unlike America or any other Western nation that has attacked this viciously, they're not allowed to win a war. It's a double standard.
Man, Galloway is really good, right? Like, that's really good, the way he can elucidate the truth out of this. By the way, it's not to defend every decision that America's ever made, and was after 9/11 going to Iraq a mistake? I mean, it largely was, right? We killed an awful lot of people. Saddam, as he said, or as Joe said before, killed 1 million Muslims. Nobody seemed to care about that. But there's only one country on earth that is somehow not allowed to win a war, and that when they defend themselves, they are then told that they are the bad guys. The reason I said that that was a destruction of Mika is because, as Joe Scarborough, who's having like a moment of lucidity, he's been somewhat decent on this issue, as he's laying out a really good question, like what is really going on here with this hypocrisy as it pertains to Israel. Then Mika's like, and we can debate their response and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, shut up.